What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, call me Meech, and I am back with a 2K21 My Team update video for you guys, man. So today's drop is, I wouldn't be too excited for anything, guys, to be honest. We are getting the One Will Rise Playoff Underdogs collection. So before we get into the content, it's going to be a very short video. Please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and leave a like on the video at any point in time if you do enjoy the content or if you found this helpful. Now, for all of you that have subscribed to this point, I want to go ahead and thank you so much for taking the time to subscribe and like the videos. I really do appreciate all the support that we've gotten to this point. All right, so jumping right into it, I'm not going to take too much of you all's time. Now, at the time that I am viewing this, the pictures for the players aren't fully up, okay? So you can see the names here. Latrell Sprewell is actually the lock-in reward for this set. As we know, these you're gonna need all of these to go for the Diamond Bill Russell that's gonna be coming out. So Latrell Sprewell, guys, I mean, he's 6'5". I'm just gonna keep it honest with you. These cards are very underwhelming. Like underdogs, they're underwhelming. Okay. Latrell Sprewell, you see his badges. You know, he has a decent three-pointer, decent speed, pretty good defense, a nice drive and dunk. As you can see, he has gold clamps, which is pretty big at this time in the game. Latrell Sprewell actually, I mean, doesn't look too bad, but you know, it is what it is. He's actually going to be like the best card, guys. I'm just going to be completely honest. I was taking a look. Tyson Chandler, I mean, you know what you got of Tyson Chandler. He actually does not have good speed, doesn't have any shooting or playmaking badges, so he's just going to be your rim protector, basically. Rim protector and throwing lobs. Okay, so that's going to be Tyson Chandler. Not anything too crazy. Now, Steven Jackson may be another viable option. He's a Ruby 88. We know Steven Jackson, a 3-and-D guy, so as you can see, his defense is pretty good. Good three-pointer, and just kind of like mediocre stats everywhere else. You can see his badges. Decent, but nothing too crazy. I feel like we have cards already that are a little bit better than that. You see we have an Amethyst Jamal Mashburn. Take a look at his stats here. Decent three, decent speed, decent enough finishing around the rim. He has some post moves, but everything else is pretty mediocre. If you see all this yellow, you see his badges. Nothing too crazy, guys, to be honest. He is 6'8", so I mean, he has pretty good height. Coming over to Dikembe, you know what we're gonna get out of Dikembe. Now, he is a diamond, so 93 overall. He's literally gonna have finishing badges, a few playmaking badges, and then defensive badges. So to be honest, guys, if you want the best rim protector in the game, this is probably who you want. I personally wouldn't play with him. And not because of a three-pointer, guys, but you have to at least have a decent mid-range. Like, I play with Bob Lanier as my, and I think he, as my main center, and I think he has like an 80 mid at least. But what works for me may not work for someone else. So he's going to be the best rim protector in the game right now. And then coming over to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving actually, now, this card is going to be good, and I'll tell you why. Now, Kyrie Irving is a diamond 93. You see his stats. You know, he has an 89 3, 94 drive and layup. Can't dunk, but you know, that's really Kyrie. Like, this card looks like an actual Kyrie Irving card. Okay, not your greatest defender, but your playmaking is going to be off the chart. As you can see, finishing badges, he has some decent finishing badges. Now, I think Kyrie is going to be considered to be one of the best offensive cards in the game, and he already comes with a gold range extender. If you know, a range extender is pretty rare on cards right now. He already has a gold, so that's going to be a big thing from Kyrie. You see, he has Hall of Fame ankle breaker, which doesn't work. Hall of Fame handles for days. Hall of Fame quick first step. Hall of Fame tight handle, so his playmaking is good. He has no defensive badges. Okay, now I don't know how it'll work out. I don't know if you can apply some of these defensive badges. We'll have to wait and see till the card actually comes out. But that's your Kyrie Irving, guys. He's going to be one of the best offensive point guards. Depending if you can add some of these defensive badges, he may be decent defensively. Like a little surprise here, we actually got a Ruby Evan Turner, and if you actually see season 1 spotlight rewards, okay guys, so like we're getting into spotlights now, and this card is okay. Like he has a decent 3, he can kind of finish, he has a good ball handle, he can play the 2 though at 6'7". So like, I mean, and Evan Turner is a pretty decent card. So like, this card is gonna be okay. I'm sure you're gonna be able to add more defensive badges to him to make him a little bit better, and playmaking badges, because if you know Evan Turner, he's kind of like that point. He's like a point guard but like he's like a facilitator, but also can kind of score. It'll be a decent spotlight, I would say, guys. But yeah, so get ready for spotlights because they are coming too. But actually, we've gotten this set before, and I don't think they've just given like a basic to spotlight. No, they were only sapphires, and now it's a ruby. Okay, so that makes sense. He's our ruby spotlight reward. So if you complete the challenges, I think it's going to be where you get Evan Turner, and then these are the cards in the set, and they lock in for Latrell Sprewell. But that's the update here for you guys on a Tuesday. Cards and the challenges should be coming out maybe like an hour and a half. So 11 a.m. Eastern time. It's currently 6:21 for me since I'm in Arizona. But that's it, guys. So I hope that you all found this information helpful. Make sure you go ahead, like I said, if you are new here, subscribe to the channel for more NBA 2K content, and make sure you like the video. And until next time, guys, we out.